To meet you. David and Denise are with us, and Bob, of course. Hi, we're Matt and Tabea Opliger. We're here in Tel Aviv. We have a social business. We help women and men exit forced prostitution and human trafficking. So everything's happening in this building. We are actually a bag design company. Tabea, did you want to say
the why behind
why?
it? So
yeah?
Why did we actually even start? It all actually began with a phrase by a woman who was stuck in prostitution, who said to me, "I don't need pity, I need a job." And I realized that there's no jobs out there for these people. They have nothing to write in their CV except for prostitution, prostitute. Who wants to employ a prostitute? A lot of trauma comes with that. But they're very intelligent and skilled people if you just believe in them and give them the right nurturing environment. So we started up KitePride, a social business that exists for the sole purpose of creating jobs for these men and women exiting forced prostitution and human trafficking who otherwise do not find jobs. We're basically the entry to the next job. Hopefully, we don't want to keep them here, even though once they become qualified and excellent seamstresses and designers, obviously we'd love to keep them, but we also want to give them wings and let them fly. So this is what we do here. We take kites. So we have a few phrases that we add to our products. We always say it's more than just a bag. Whenever you buy a bag here, you actually empower a person. You help train them. You give them a purpose in life. You give them a chance. You give them a second chance. We take kites. They fly in the sky usually. Parachutes. We take yacht sails. All something to do with wind, adventure, adrenaline. They all fly. We say our bags are a second wind for kites and people. So it's really just so much more than just a bag. And
Very well, yeah. So we have the bag production and the design in the house. We work with Israeli industrial designers that we've employed. This company it's not big. We produce like something between 1,000 and 1,500 products a month. We do B2B, B2C. We have custom branding. Probably most of our customers right now are corporates here in Tel Aviv, tech companies like Apps Flyer. We've had Microsoft as a customer. Tonight we're going to a Google office. It sounds great, but it's small. We're boutique. All the products are handmade, unique. So the production happens in the house, and we have actually two main things happening. Just in one sentence, we create our own jobs here in our building for women and men exiting prostitution, proper jobs, and because we can't employ an X amount of number, there are 14,000 women and men in Israel in the sex industries, and 76% want to exit. But what happened was a year and a half ago, we started a joint venture with the Ministry of Welfare and Labor in Israel, with the government. So in the same building, we also have a 2-year training program. It's a 3-month training course, help people get into jobs into the open market. So we create our own jobs, but we mainly now begin to train job place in the open market so we can have more people impact. So that's what it's really about.
Yeah.
Would you show us the body bag?
Yeah, this is okay. So this is just one example. There's an Israeli fashion company, a ladies company. They're making and selling underwear.
They're all about women empowerment
exactly.
And really talking about the topics of women and making it very natural, the cycle of a woman, very natural thing, the needs of a woman, and they create very, very functional underwear for these women. There was a large campaign in Israel, billboards all across the big highways.
Exactly.
And so they approached us because they said, instead of putting these billboards to waste, we'd actually like to take that campaign because it really changed the face of, it was a very, very historical event that really, really made people see women in a different way here in Israel. And so they approached us and asked us to make bags, a special limited edition bag with the canvas of this campaign. They stand for women empowerment. We stand for women empowerment. 1 and 1 equals 2.
Exactly.
This is the product that we have, very limited edition, from a real live woman in all her beautiful curves, in her, just with specific women's needs now in a bag. And everyone who buys this bag is really buying history.
Actually, what happens is the customer, the lady, buys her product from Body Modi, and then the product is shipped to her in one of these bags, which was once the ad. So it's like a circular economy. We close the circle from the billboard to the product, and we're creating impact on every single level, including the production of the bags here in the house.
Huge.